Hey guys, Danielle here. Today we are doing a what's on my iPhone, and I'm so excited for this video because I've totally never done one of these before, but it is absolutely like one of my favorite videos to watch. And like low-key, I love like creeping on my favorite YouTubers and seeing what apps they are currently loving and seeing how they're editing their photos and even like the current layout of their phone, because I totally love trying like all their new apps and how they edit their photos, and I think it is so fun. And I really think it's gonna help you guys like get to know me better. But before we get into the video, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite app is, because I would love to get to know you guys a little bit better, and I always love trying new apps. I think it's so fun. So definitely leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite app is. Also, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you loved it and want to see more. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of me and join my little family, because guys, we are officially doing a Thursday upload. So that means I'm gonna have 2 uploads a week starting this week, and I'm so excited. I can't believe it's happening. Like, I feel like this is like a huge jump for my channel. So keep your little eyes peeled, because there's gonna be a new video this Thursday. Yay! I'm just so excited. But let's not wait any longer and let's just get into the video. Alright, so first, getting started with my phone, I have the iPhone 6s. It is a 16 gigabyte and it is in gold. I absolutely love the gold. I feel like it's timeless. Like, I thought about like going to rose gold, but I think the gold just like suits me so much better, and I absolutely love it. Right now I currently have a life proof on it. I absolutely love the life proof cases because I'm just like super clumsy, and I just don't really do like decorated phone cases anymore, which is like really sad because they come out with like really cute ones all the time. But I have dropped my phone one too many times and paid to fix my screen, and that is not fun. So I'm a diehard like life proof fan now. I haven't taken this case off ever since I got it, and it is waterproof, which is like a necessity for me because I feel like I'm always spilling things, and somehow my phones always get water damage. So moving on to my home screen, right now I currently have cactuses, and I think it is so cute and I absolutely love it. It is just like, oh, I just love cactuses right now. It just reminds me of summer, and I think it is so cute. But a fun fact about me is I actually have this wallpaper on like all of my devices. I just think it just helps me keep like super organized, and I just like love that it's all the same. I don't know, that's just like a fun fact about me. So starting with the home screen, I had the settings in the top left hand corner. Really nothing too exciting going on in here. It's just like your basic settings. I'm currently procrastinating a software update. I feel like that's the story of my life. Like, software updates just really are super annoying in my opinion, and it can put your phone down from anywhere between like 5 to 30 minutes, and I'm just like not a huge fan of that. So currently procrastinating that. I also have been loving going to the low power mode and battery, and using it or turning it on every time I like unplug my phone, because it makes your battery last a lot longer. And I got so sick of like charging my phone like in the middle of every day. I thought it was super annoying. So once I turn the low power mode on, my phone is lasting like a lot longer, and I am totally loving it. So that is just like one way to like help you guys if you guys currently are like struggling with like batteries like dying constantly. Definitely try turning the low power mode on. I find that it works a lot better. Next up is my camera. We're gonna do like a little inception right now, guys. So this is my knee. Here is my Mac. It's just like sitting on my poof. And we are doing like inception because that's my phone screen right there. But here is my camera. Like, this is my little setup right now. Like, nothing too cute at all going on. But then we have the TV app. I never use that. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't like put it in a folder yet, but it just kind of like goes like with the like flow of like the top row. I don't know, it's just like blue and like blends in, honestly, so that's probably why I don't notice it. Next up I have my mail. There's literally like nothing like too exciting going on in here, just like a couple things. And then I have maps. I use this actually quite frequently because, you know, a girl doesn't know how to get around town without using a GPS. And so I use maps quite often. I love Pandora. I just have a couple stations that I've been really loving lately. I've been loving, skip the ads, stupid ads. So I love the coffee house for like when I'm like at home and just like want like a super chill atmosphere, especially when I'm doing homework. I've been listening to that. I got the throwback station, which is like the 2000s hip hop, like throwback to way back when, guys. Like, when I'm in the mood, like I will totally like jam out to this. I also love the Calvin Harris radio when I'm feeling like ready, like I'm ready to go out to party or getting ready for the evening. I definitely listen to that one. Or I also have The Weeknd, which is like low-key like one of my favorite like artists of all time. So definitely loving that. And I just have like a lot of like other random ones in here, guys. Like, some of them I don't even like listen to anymore, so they're just kind of chilling around. So next up is the weather app. I don't use that one like at all. Like, I think it's like so stupid, and honestly it's wrong like half the time, the one that Apple gives you. So I prefer to use the weather channel. I absolutely love it. Right now, the current forecast where I'm at is 83, which is actually really nice because lately it's been like super like hot and like disgusting, and it's been well into the 100s, and humidity is at like 60%, which is super gross. But yeah, that's what our weather right now where I'm currently at, guys. I think that's just so fun. Like, I love sharing things with like this with you guys. But next up is my calendar. I really don't use it too often. Like, everyone says that they like rave about their calendar and like use it all the time. Like, I do not like prefer using the calendar. I like using like a planner and like things like that. I'm just really not like a tech calendar person quite yet. I feel like in the future I will be, but right now, like, I really don't care. Next up, I have a utilities folder. This is just like random stuff I usually don't use too often. So I have notes, like I never use that. The calculator comes in pretty handy like all the time. I've never used the compass. The iTunes store, I usually don't like buy like iTunes music, like that's just not my thing. Also, I have photos. So let's go into my photos. So here's like a forecast of what it's supposed to be like when I'm in LA, and I'm so excited because it looks so like nice and there's like zero humidity, and I'm so excited because the humidity here is just like suffocating. And then I just have like all these other photos. I want to do this to my hair, guys. I think it'll be so cute. Like, I really want to do this hair. And then I just have like other videos and things like that. Like, here's a picture from me when I went to Colorado with Emily, and I just super like love this photo. I think it is so cute. But moving on from my photos, next up is the clock. I literally only use this for alarms, and these are my alarms right now. It like kind of sucks waking up this early, and I do have to set like 3 alarms or otherwise I won't wake up. And they all have to be different ringtones, or otherwise like I will never wake up, and I'll just like sleep through all of them. Like, I am probably like the world's like deepest sleeper of like all time. Next up is the App Store. Really nothing too exciting about the App Store. I don't buy like too many apps or anything like that. I've used Find My iPhone several times. I lose my iPhone quite frequently, so that is no bueno. So thank God for like Apple coming out with the Find My iPhone. I think that's fun. FaceTime, I don't really FaceTime that much either. They also have the Apple Wallet, which I don't use at all. Like, I'm not a fan of it, like never got into it. We have the reminders. I don't use that often either. I only use it for like special occasions when I like really need to remember something. There's also the health, the home, and the Find My Friends. I don't use any of those. Like, this is just the folder of like non-necessities that I don't use, but you can't delete basically. And then next up we have Facebook. So here is my Facebook. I don't think there's really too much popping on here. Honestly, I've just been like totally like loving the memes lately. I think it is so fun. Like, these memes are so cool. Next up is my Twitter. I feel like this is just gonna be like a lot of like self-promo. Currently Caitlin's up top. I love her tweets. Like, I absolutely love her. She's just like a super sweet girl. There's like some really good memes in here. I really just like love Twitter. I feel like Twitter is like underrated sometimes. But going to my page, they recently updated Twitter. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Like, this is like the new layout. It's kind of weird. But this is my Twitter. Be sure to follow it. I will leave all of my links down below. I recently just posted like 2 hours ago, filming 3 videos today. Challenge accepted. Like, this is my goal for today, and I think we're doing pretty good thus far because it is only 9:41 a.m. My phone is totally off right now. I don't know why it says that. It's definitely like noon. That's so weird. Next up, we have my Instagram. On here, we just have like the feed of like all my people. I am absolutely loving Instagram stories right now. Like, I made this one this morning for breakfast. I think it is so cute. Like, Instagram is like my favorite. I'd rather use Instagram than like anything else. This is my profile. I just have like photos from like going out and stuff. I am currently like in the process of like redoing my Instagram, so I'm like super excited about it. So stay tuned and be sure to give it a follow. So next up is Snapchat. I prefer to use Instagram over Snapchat. Like, their stories just aren't that fun. Here's my knee again and my computer, like Inception everywhere. Over here, I just have like people that I've been snapping. Like, you guys know how Snapchat works. If you want to follow me, take a screenshot. Ooh, I got a new thing. What does this say? You sent over 500 snap videos. Way to go, Danielle. This is my Snapchat. That's my little like avatar caricature, whatever they call it. I think it is so cute and like so sassy, and I absolutely love like the stickers for it. Moving on to the next page is all my like, this is called the service app, or the service folder. So Verizon, that's currently like my telephone provider. I look at them and see how much like data I'm currently using. Starbucks is like a die-hard like necessity in life. Like, if you don't have the Starbucks app, you need to get it because they have like so many great deals. Like, currently 93 stars away from my free reward. I just like recently got one. So next up is a SoundHound. I don't use this as often as I used to, but basically you just tap the center button and it will listen to the radio or whatever song is playing, and it will tell you which song it is. So I absolutely love this app for that reason. I don't use it like that often anymore. I used to use it like a ton way back when I was super into like getting like fresh music. But then I also have the Wells Fargo app. That's who I bank with. I have TurboScan. This comes in handy like for school, like all the time. I absolutely like love this. Like, it's been like a huge help for me, especially like since I'm in interior design. It just really helps me. Like, so this is a picture that I took and I scanned it, or like I actually like drew this out and then I scanned it, and like it just looks like a professional scan without actually having to go to a scanner. So like your phone does it for you. I think it's like super cool. Next up is Nebraska app. That's like the UNL app. That's where you like see your classes, how much you owe, or like whatever. It's just like the UNL app. It helps you get around, has maps, whatever. Blackboard is also for school. That's basically how I see my grades, how I like turn in assignments, things like that. Usually I don't use the app version. I only use the computer version. Next up is Facebook Messenger. I absolutely hate it. Like, Facebook Messenger is like so stupid and I hate it. Like, I don't know why they can't keep Facebook and the Messenger together, but you have to open up 2 separate apps for Facebook and Messenger. So stupid, not a fan. So next up, I have Amazon Prime, which is literally like my favorite thing of like all time. Like, I'm constantly like buying stuff, like literally like all the time. Moving over, I have Ibotta, which I recently like have been like completely obsessed with. Basically, it's like one of those apps where you buy things at a store and then you get money back for purchasing it. Next up is the Bitmoji. Honestly, I can't remember what this is. I think this is how you created your Snapchat emojis. Pretty sure, not quite sure, but yeah. And then I also have Airbnb. You know, I've been like recently into like traveling a lot lately, and I've been looking a lot into like Airbnbs, so I've been using this quite frequently. I just really like the app, and I think it's like super fun, and it just really like, I don't know, I find it like Airbnbs are a lot more like homey. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you just go there and like these people are like amazing people. I would recommend an Airbnb to anybody. Like, Airbnbs are so fun. And they're also like a lot cheaper than like standard hotels. So definitely recommend Airbnbs. But that is all in my service folder. Next up is YouTube. So yes, I have my YouTube app going on right here. So this is just like what's currently like on my like home screen, just like a lot of like different things. So moving on to my channel. This is my channel right now. I'm so excited about it. I think I want to change the theme, so you guys should give some like ideas of like what theme you think would be super cool. I currently had pink for like spring, but now that it's summer, I feel like it needs to be like a brighter color than this. So I am currently doing that. I have 2,263 subscribers. I really want to get to 5K by the end of summer. I think it's like totally doable. So I'm really trying to get there. Here are just some of like my recent like uploads and things like that. So be sure to check them out. But yeah, that's my YouTube page. Next up is Pinterest. I go through phases with Pinterest where I like absolutely like love, like diehard like Pinterest fan. And then there's like moments where I'm like, man, there's like nothing new on Pinterest. Moving on to my photography folder, this is how I edit all my videos. So I have Photoshop Express. I paid for this one, I think it was like $5 or something like that. But basically you select an image. Here's me like totally like at a darty and like a total cute like tube. But you have like all these options on how to like edit them and like make them like super crazy. But I prefer using Photoshop like on my computer just because I find it's a lot easier to use than the app. The app is like a little complicating. And then I also have Snapseed. This is like one of them that I love. I just really like all the edits that you can do on it. I think it's like super cool and like super fun. Next up is a Whiteogram. I use this for, it creates like the white on the side of your pictures. I really don't use this anymore. It's really not like a trend. Like, it used to be like super huge, but I do not use that anymore really. I just kind of have it sticking around. I have Pick Stitch. That's for like collages. I really don't do like collages like much either. And then we have ViscoCam, which has become like one of my favorite like photo editing apps of like all time. Like, I absolutely love it. It is so cute. Here's me like totally like thinking about like, this is like one of my like edits that I did before. But I love it. It is so cute, and it's really super easy to use as well. This is like one that like everybody raves about, and I just like love it. Like, it's super cool. But yeah, that is all for my photography folder. Next, I have my page manager, and that is for Facebook. So this is how I manage like everything that like happens on my Facebook page. It's actually like super like user friendly, and it helps you like boost posts and do that sometimes. So here is my Facebook page once again. And then also there is Tumblr. I go through phases with Tumblr as well. It's kind of like Pinterest. Sometimes I use a lot of it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, this is just currently like what's on my Tumblr right now. I usually get like a lot of like inspiration or like what's going on, and like figure out like some cool like video ideas and things like that. And I love following this fall page because like fall is like my favorite season of all time. So I love following Autumn Cozy. I think it is so cute, and they always have like the best pictures. But next up is GroupMe. I use this a lot for like my jobs. Like I don't know if like you guys use it a lot, but like a lot of my jobs like use GroupMe because like we're like a larger staff and it's a lot easier to do that than like group messages. Next up is Wish. I really don't use this like too much anymore. Like I used to be like a diehard fan, but then it got like super addicting and made me like super nervous because like it's totally like linked to your bank account and like all you have to do is like press one button and you like just bought it. So I try to avoid this app, but sometimes when I get bored I love scrolling through it, and it just has like all these like random things for like a cheaper rate. Next up is the Kindle app. I love the Kindle app right now. I currently just have like a couple books on it. I'm currently rereading 50 Shades Darker right now. Totally obsessed, loving it so much right now. Next up is TV. So I do not have cable, so this is how I like stream all of my like TV shows onto my TV, is like through their apps. So first off is SmartCast. That's just like the type of like TV that I have to link with, so I need the app to link to the TV. I don't know, I never use it. Next up is Netflix. But then I also have NBC. I don't use that too much. E-News, not really too much either. Prime Video, really not like that great. Like I wouldn't recommend, especially since it's like you can't cast it, which I think is super stupid. You have to watch it on your computer. I have Freeform, which won't cast onto my TV yet, which is like really depressing, but they also have like some really good like free stuff on here that you can watch. USA, I have that for The Chrisley Knows Best. If you guys know what TV show that is, it is so freaking good and I absolutely love it. And then lastly, my favorite like TV streaming app is FX Now. They have so many amazing movies on there. Like I highly recommend you guys get it. It is so good. Next up I have one called Rides. This is just Uber and Lyft. I prefer to use Lyft. I think it's just a lot, I don't know, like friendlier in my opinion, and plus you can also like do a stop in it, while Uber doesn't like really let you do stops. But yeah, I prefer that. I also have this Rain app. This is like how I like sleep at night. I don't know, they just have like really good sounds that like help you like fall asleep. Like they have like all these different like rain sounds and like thunderstorms. And then I also have Wanello. It's kind of a lot like Wish. Wish is a lot more popular. Wanello used to be huge too, but now there's like really not like too much like going on. I don't know, it's just like the same. I don't use it too much. And then I have Sheets. I use that for work, but I really don't use it anymore, so I'm probably gonna delete it pretty soon. And then I also have MyFitnessPal, and I use that sometimes, but not frequently. But yeah, that is all of my apps. So over here, if you go to my like common page, I have like all my favorite people that I talk to, all of my like basically apps that I use like all the time. I have the weather, I have maps, I have music, and then I also have a thing for my data saying, yeah, you're good on your data for this month. So that's good to know. But yeah, and then, oh, and then also on my bottom row, I have my messages. I use that quite frequently, like literally all the time. Safari's down there because I use it literally all the time, and so is like music and my phone. I feel like they just use them all the time, so that's why they're on my bottom bar. But yeah, that is everything that is on my iPhone. Alright guys, so that is everything on my iPhone. So if you love this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget the subscribe button down below if you want to see more of me and join my little family. But also be sure to turn the bells on, because this week I'm doing my first like Thursday upload, so I'm so excited, so keep your eyes open for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.